Hello, I'm Camila Saunier, speaking to you from Rio de Janeiro. And today we're gonna talk about the 7 things you must absolutely know when buying na Planta in Rio de Janeiro. Realtors edition for foreign buyers looking at high-end off-plan properties. If you are about to buy na Planta apartments here in Rio de Janeiro, especially in the high-end segments, you are going to see beautiful decor and perfect lighting in a modern unit that feels like a movie set. A sales team that makes everything sound easy. Here's the reality. When you buy off-plan, you are not buying a finished apartment. You are buying a promise, backed by a contract, a timeline, and a legal structure. I am a crazy licensed realtor in Rio de Janeiro, and I specialize in high-end off-plan properties with a strong focus on foreign buyers. My role is to help you choose the right projects in the right unit, negotiate, and keep the process organized from the first conversation through delivery. Quick disclaimer, this video is general information only, not legal or tax advice. And that's exactly why for foreign buyers, we work with our own legal team so you get extra clarity and protection in the contract and in the process. Now, here are the 7 things you absolutely must know before you send money or sign anything. Treat the reservation as a real commitment. In Rio, the first payment might be called reserva, proposta, sinal, or just something to hold the unit. In practice, early money can reduce your leverage. Before you pay anything meaningful, you should know who exactly is the seller in the paperwork, the developer, or a project company created for that building. What documents you are signing right now, and what does it commit you to? What are the penalties if you change your mind? What happens if the developer does not accept your proposal? A high-end purchase should never start with a rushed assumption. My job is to slow down the process at the right moment and make sure you understand what you are committing to. And when it's contract time, our legal team review the fine print so you are not discovering reality after you already paid. Number 2, confirm the project is properly registered and legally sellable. A serious off-plan development should have an incorporation registration at the land registry. This is the backbone of the project, and it's what legally supports the sale and describes what it's gonna be built. This is where you verify what you're actually buying, including the unit identification, the specifications, common areas, and amenities, the legal structure of the project, and the documents that will control if a dispute ever happens. If the sales presentation and the registry documents do not match, that's a red flag, because the registered documents are what matter. In other words, you don't buy the brochure, you buy what the registered project says. Number 3, ask about patrimônio de afetação. It's not everything, but it matters. One of the smartest questions in off-plan is whether the development is under patrimônio de afetação. This structure can help separate the project assets and finance from the developer's other obligations. It does not eliminate risks, but it can improve the risk profile. If you are a foreign buyer, this should be part of your decision before you commit, not something you learn after. Number 4, understanding INCC, because price is not always fixed. Foreign buyers are often surprised by this. Many off-plan payment plans are adjustable by INCC, a construction cost index, during the build. In real life, this can mean your installments and total pay price could increase beyond the numbers you saw in the price list. This is not the moment for hope. This is a moment for the math. Before you sign, you want to understand exactly how indexation applies to you, stress test your payment plans, and confirm your budget still works if something rises. High-end purchases should feel exciting, but your numbers need to stay boring and predictable. Number 5, delivery dates, delivery rules, and what delivery actually means. Delays happen even in premium projects. Your contract should clearly state the expected delivery date, any grace period, what counts as delivery legally, and what your remedies are if your deadlines are missed. And don't confuse the building looks ready with the building is legally deliverable. There are legal and administrative milestones that affect when you truly receive the unit. Complete the process and later sell or finance it. Off-plan is a long journey. Your contract has to match reality. Number 6, know your exit plans before you need them. Life changes, plans change, exchange rates change, family situations also change. Many buyers assume they can simply resell, assign the contract, or cancel the purchase. In Brazil, the exit can be expensive and slow if you did not plan for it. Some developers restrict assignments, some change fees, some projects make resale during constructions harder than expected. And cancellations can trigger a distrato scenario where you may not get your money back completely or quickly, depending on the contract. If flexibility matters to you, we plan for that at the beginning, not during the stress. Number 7, the foreign buyer's checklist plus a real immigration note that helps your timeline. If you are a foreign buyer, your purchase timeline is also a documentation timeline. Depending on your situation, you may need CPF and practical banking setups, a power of attorney if you will sign remotely, document formalities and translations, and a clean plan for international money movements and proof of funds. Brazil is not a universal escrow culture. Transfers can take time, compliance can happen. The safest buyers plan the funding path in advance and avoid improvisation. Now, here's a real specific advantage that many foreign feel immediately when they start organizing life here. If you are handling immigration procedures in the city of Rio de Janeiro, the federal police appointments are now done at the airport Santos Dumont. And here's how to get there. Take an Uber to Aeroporto Santos Dumont. Once you arrive at the terminal complex, look for Polícia Federal signage or ask the information desk for Registro de Estrangeiros. It's inside the airport complex. Rio is a great arrival pad. There is a huge expat community. The city and the state are beautiful, and once you learn the ropes, you can substantially reduce safety risks, which are real, unfortunately. Rio de Janeiro is also a rare mix of a huge city with a beach lifestyle, and it has a historic edge because it served as Brazil's capital for a long time. Many people come planning to explore other places later and then fall in love with Rio and never move. If you are looking at high-end off-plan properties in Rio de Janeiro and you want the process done correctly, here's what we do. We curate the right projects and units for you, your goals, lifestyle, and exit plan. We guide negotiations and keep timelines realistic. And we involve our legal team to review and explain the contract, clarify risks, and add protection where possible. So you are not relying on sales promises. If you are feeling pressure to reserve, this is the moment to slow down and get structured properly. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and reach out to discuss your timeline and what you're looking for in Rio. And I see you next time.